1994 Colombian squad, head coach, Francisco Maturana, 1994 FIFA World Cup qualification, CONMEBOL Group A August 1, 1993, Barranquilla, Colombia, a Colombia 0AA0 Paraguay, August 1, 1993, Lima, Peru, a Peru 0AA1 Argentina, August 8, 1993, Asunción, Paraguay, a Paraguay 1AA3 Argentina, August 8, 1993, Lima, Peru, a Peru 0AA1 Colombia, August 15, 1993, Asunción, Paraguay, a Paraguay 2AA1 Peru. August 18, 1993, Barranquilla, Colombia, a Colombia 2AA1 Argentina, August 22, 1993, Buenos Aires, Argentina, a Argentina 2AA1 Peru, August 22, 1993, Asunción, Paraguay, a Paraguay 1AA1 Colombia, August 29, 1993, Buenos Aires, Argentina, a Argentina 0AA0 Paraguay, August 29, 1993, Barranquilla, Colombia, a Colombia 4AA0 Peru, September 5, 1993, Lima, Peru, a Peru 2AA2 Paraguay. September 5, 1993, Buenos Aires, Argentina, a Argentina 0AA5 Colombia, Colombia qualified. Argentina advanced to the CONMEBOL/CONCACAF/OFC Intercontinental Playoff. 1994 FIFA World Cup. The 1994 FIFA World Cup, the 15th staging of the World Cup, was held in the United States from June 17 to July 17. Colombia was placed in Group A with Romania, USA, and Switzerland. Before the World Cup began, however, the Colombians found themselves in a problematic situation. Colombia's preparations were conducted against a backdrop of rumors that betting syndicates and drug cartels were exercising their influence over the squad. Coach Francisco Maturana was reported to have received death threats over matters of team selection. Barabbas Gomez was dropped from the squad presumably because of threats, with Hernan Gaviria taking his place. Whatever the truth, Colombia's players were affected. They looked edgy and unfocused as they suffered a shock 3-1 loss in their opening game against Romania. Colombia, 1-3 Romania. The match between Colombia and Romania was the first game for either side in the group phase. Colombia began the match well and were allowed a great deal of possession by the Romanians, who seemed content to defend in depth. Some of the Colombians' football was breathtaking, demonstrating their superior ball play. However, against the run of play, Romania took the lead in the 16th minute with their first attack of the match when Florin Radisaju took on three defenders before firing home a low shot past goalkeeper Oscar Cordoba. The Colombians kept on showing off their dazzling skills and were constantly threatening the equalizer. However, on the half-hour mark, Ofri made a 2-0 when he noticed Cordoba out of position and dipped a cross over his head into the net. The Colombians had excellent opportunities, however the Romanian keeper, Stelia, kept the Romanian lead intact with a string of brilliant saves until Valencia pulled a goal back for the Colombians in the 43rd minute when he headed in a corner from Perez. In the second half, the Colombians put the Romanians under a great deal of pressure, with Stelia called upon to prevent goal-bound attempts from Asprilla and Alvarez before Florin Radisaju put the result beyond doubt with his second goal in the final few minutes. Romania won this encounter 3-1, and the Colombians' new victory against USA in their following match would be vital if they were to progress any further. United States, 2-1 Colombia. Nonetheless, the most crucial game in Group A for Colombia. The USA knew they weren't favorites but played with passion and determination, while Colombia was focused on attacking their opponents in order to get an early goal. As the game started off, the Americans put up fierce resistance as Colombia launched several attacks. The Americans survived an early scare when Marcelo Balboa had to clear the ball out of the goal's mouth after goalkeeper Tony Meola had failed to save the shot from Anthony D'Avila. Balboa and Alexis Lalas held the creative Colombians at bay in the center of the defense, while Ernie Stewart and John Harkes led several counter-attacks against Colombia. In the 35th minute, John Harkes crossed the ball towards Ernie Stewart, and it was deflected by Colombian defender Andrés Escobar into the net to give the U.S. a shock 1-0 lead. Andrés Escobar was stretching out to cut the cross and clear the ball out of the penalty area. Celebrations went wild as the USA took the lead. Colombia continued its attacks while Andrés Escobar was determined to repair his error. In the 56th minute, Tao Ramos fired a shot through Colombia Euro unregistered trademark S defense, and Ernie Stewart was there to tap it in past Oscar Cordoba for the 2-0 lead. Even though Adolfo Valencia scored a late goal for Colombia, the U.S. claimed their victory. Switzerland, 0-2 Colombia. With 2 defeats in their opening matches, Colombia's only hope to reach the second round was to defeat Switzerland and hope Romania would lose against the US in order to end in third place due to goal differences. Due to the format of the 1994 World Cup, the 4 best third-place finishes would advance. A header by Gaviria and a shot by Lozano gave Colombia a 2-0 victory over Switzerland. However, news that Romania had won against the US meant Colombia was out and going home. 6 days later, on July 2, Escobar was shot to death outside a bar in a Medellin suburb. According to Escobar's girlfriend, the killer shouted a ghoul for each of the 12 bullets fired. The murder was widely believed to be a punishment for the own goal scored against the United States. 1994 FIFA World Cup, Group A, Final Standings, Group A, Final Standings.